anime.
Yeah, it's the second season of Love, Death, and Robots, and they have these small little 10 to 15 minute skits about something having to do with technology.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and this is the second season of it. I personally like the first season a little better because it's more.
Well, I thought I was a girl who ran out, or a lady who ran out.
She ran out. What'd she do?
She ran out. This bear is on the ledge of
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
On top of the wall, swatting down at her dogs. She runs out and she.
It was really quiet in there this morning, but that guy was singing his ass off this morning. I was like, man, I wonder what song. I wish I could hear it through the headphones, but he had the little iPods or whatever those things, ear pods in his ear and everything. So, oh well. In war, they always come back, and the group of soldiers is hundreds of years old because they can't die. And the whole premise of the story is one of them is getting close to dying. They've regenerated so much that there gets a point where you just die normally. So if you get shot again,
You see the look on my face?
Are you judging me?
What the?
Hey guys, if it's crazy,
All right, go now.
Get in there! Oh my God! Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day. Good God!
I love the Family Mess.
Go ahead, baby!
Oh,
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk.
Dang, Ian.
What?
You sound kind of like depressed.
I am, man, because it takes up so much energy to do a show, and
you mean to get me to do the show?
Yeah,
It takes up so
damn
much
right.
energy.
I didn't want to say it, but yes, that's what it does, man. I mean, I almost gave up tonight. I'm like, if she doesn't do it tonight, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to bed tonight, and then I'm going to get some sleep because it's hard getting you because you're so busy all the time. It's not your fault. It's just the way it is, but at least I think I have some guests lined up that can do the show.
You should get your own show by yourself.
No,
so
I
you
don't.
can
Nobody wants to listen to me. They want to listen to you. So that's why.
Nobody wants.
That's why they listen to the show. They don't listen to the show to listen to me.
I ain't heard that one before.
It's you, Natalie. They listen to. You should have a talk show. You're supposed to have a talk show with your friends, ladies' hour or something. And
I was trying to get the one person to have a ladies' show, but she had some stuff come up, so she couldn't.
Yeah, you
do
might
it.
have to wait till things get a little better for her.
Who knows
But
when?
Do it, man. Don't wait. You might as well do it now and get it over with.
I definitely can't do a show by myself. No. I need someone to talk to.
No. You need a co-host or somebody to do it with. Then
I don't have it.
You should do it on the phone over like a co-host. If she can't be here in person, do it on the phone or do like a Facebook Live with the person talking. I mean, they're doing that now anyway.
Oh.
I mean, that's what they do on the radio shows now.
Ew.
For the most part. So.
Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
How you doing, Natalie? This is we're late posting this episode. This should have been out this past Tuesday.
Why you gotta tell everybody that?
Hell yeah, I gotta tell everybody that was your fault. Why it's late.
Well, that's fine. It's my fault. Nothing changes for me because it's my fault.
God.
It is what it is. So
it is what it is.
I'm just like, I'm here.
We'll get through. I'm gonna let you lead the show today.
You fuss at me about stuff, but I do like all the researching and things.
What research? About what?
About podcasts and stuff.
I'm not researching no podcast. I'm just getting the show out.
I just joined that Clubhouse the other day.
Oh, tell the audience about the Clubhouse. What is it?
I thought more people knew about Club. I think people do. I think some don't. I don't know.
Isn't it fairly new?
Last year, I've been waiting a while to get in the Clubhouse. I couldn't get in because I wasn't an iPhone user.
You have to be an iPhone. Oh, they opened up the Droid.
Yes,
now.
Originally it was for iPhone only, and it was invite only.
Listen, I'm tired of all you iPhone users out there.
You have to be invited by someone who was in the application and basically had an iPhone. So I had people oh, you want to invite? And I was like, nah, I ain't got no. I
ain't got no iPhone.
I ain't got no iPhone. I'm like, this is separate. Talk about division.
How can
that's
Apple,
some division?
Apple wants, but there's more Droid users than Apple users out there.
Well, yeah, but it's easier to develop Apple apps than it is the Droid.
That's because Apple owns everything. That's why it's easier.
Well, that don't make no sense, but that's not why. But
I just said that. I have no evidence to back up what I just said.
Platform must be easier for some reason to develop. But so it was an iPhone, but I got in the Clubhouse, so I've been on Clubhouse for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so.
You're addicted to it because you're on that thing all the time.
No, I'm not. Actually, there's been days I have not been on it because I'm busy.
But you know what? I never see you in those days because I'm at work.
But it's like the radio. I listen to it like the radio. You find a room.
I didn't find no room.
And then you go it's called the club. You go in the club, which is basically like a chat room. And people there's topics and of all different kinds. Like there's groups for Bitcoin, there's groups for tarot readers, there's groups for
tarot readers.
Yeah, like all kind like
anything. like the tarot card.
Yeah,
readers?
There's any kind of stuff. Okay. Positivity, like coaches. There's like business groups to talk about entrepreneurial stuff. I mean, you name it, there is a group talking about it.
Did this open as a result of COVID? Like people were forced to get together and talk? Is that what this came from?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that someone just developed an app and then it just took off during the pandemic.
Well, that person's rich.
Oh gosh, they gotta be, and it's just growing, and it's growing to other countries. Like the thing is, I could be in there, and there's one group I go into. There's people from like Australia, and all over the world. Like it's a global app, so people from all over the world can be in there. They don't have to necessarily be in America.
It's amazing that we can do that now. If you'd have told me this 15 years ago, I would have laughed at you. But now you can talk to anybody from any continent.
Yeah, you can. But it's set up it's pretty cool how they kind of set it up. So they have it set up where you have like the stage is where the moderator, that's the person who's like created the group or is running the group.
Yes.
There's a moderator, and then there's the stage. And then stage is where people can, if you get moved to the stage, then you can actually talk if you want, but you're muted. And the moderator manages the conversation, so you're not talking over each other and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Then once you enter the room, you're pretty much like just in the room, and you can't talk at all until they move you to the stage. You raise your hand, like, "Hey, I have something to say."
The moderator actually controls
yes,
that.
The moderator, yeah. So it's not like, well, there was one group that got cray, and they just shut the group down.
What do you mean they shut the group down?
Well, because people were arguing, and like most of the groups I've been in are really like civil, and everyone's really nice and positive.
Was this group about something that was personal
it was something
to people?
Racial. It was a racial.
Oh well,
group.
If it's racial, it's going to get personal.
Yes, it got shut. Like the person's like, "Okay, we're shutting it down." Boom, and I just got the group.
Damn,
just went blank.
That was it. Done.
Yeah, the group, the club, or whatever they call it, just went blank. So yeah, so it's been interesting though. Like I like it. I like to listen. Like it's the radio. Like I said, I can get information like about podcasting. They have groups for podcasting where they talk about different things with podcasting. You can ask questions to people who are doing really well at it. Because people are from all over the world. Like I went in this one group. A lot of the groups have a lot. I try to find, now that I've been in it a couple of weeks, I try to find the groups that have less people.
Of course.
But so one night I got in this entrepreneurial group and I met this guy. He has like 5 or 6 different businesses and all this stuff. And I had to do like, I asked him a couple of things and he gave me some suggestions and stuff. So it's interesting. It's pretty cool. But it's anything that you can think of, or you can create your own group. If you can't find what you want to talk about or what in a group, then you can make your own group and people will join your group.
I was looking for the power engineers out there, the nerds.
There's like a telecom group I joined, but it's not been active. But it's probably stuff. Yeah, I'm saying they might be.
I might check it out and see what's going on there.
I can send you an invite. Because it's invite only. You can't just sign up.
Oh, geez.
You have to get an invite. I got like 6 left.
Please send it so I can feel special.
All right, I'll send you an invite.
Before I go into a group.
Send you an invite.
It sounds like there's so many, a different variety of topics. I mean, pretty much like you said, anything you want to talk about, there's a group for you out there.
Yes. Or you can, or if you can't, you make up your own. Yeah. So it's been interesting. It's very interesting. But you know what's also interesting though?
What?
Is that girl in that video with the bear?
Oh my God. Listen, have you guys seen the video with the girl and the bear? Nathalie, describe what she was doing again in the video. It's crazy.
Well, there's a bear on a brick wall in this girl's backyard. The girl's like 17. So the bear is up on the wall swatting down at her dogs, and her dogs are barking and going crazy.
It was like little dogs. It was like a little.
Well, there was one big dog and I think 2 little dogs.
Yeah.
And so she comes there's a video because they have video outside their house.
I thought this was an old lady when I first saw it initially. I thought it was a lady wearing like a muumuu or something like that because.
Well, she was chilling in her house, so she was only like 17.
Yeah, but if you look at it real fast, you can't tell it's a young person at first. When you look at it, it just looks like a lady.
I thought it was a girl who ran out, or a lady who ran out.
She ran out. What'd she do?
She ran out. This bear is on the ledge of the wall.
Yeah.
On top of the wall, swatting down at her dogs. She runs out and she pushes the bear, like pushes him off the ledge. Like if they were jousting, she pushes him off.
Listen,
and the bear falls over, and then she grabs her 2 little dogs and like yells at the big dog, and they all run in the house.
Well, the funny part about that was, I was telling you this earlier, was if you look at the video, the little dogs are barking and the bear is kind of swatting, and then this big black dog comes up and starts barking like like he's gonna do something to this bear. What does the bear do? Swat the dog on the nose, and the dog hauls ass. I swear the dog ran away so fast. And I think that's when the girl ran out, because I think her big dog came running in.
Probably she hurt probably all the couple.
Yeah, and then she came running up. But I thought that black dog was gonna do some damage. He was the scaredest one. The little dogs were still there barking.
They got Napoleon. Little dogs have Napoleon syndrome.
Man, that bear's probably thinking, "I will destroy you, little dogs."
Well, yeah, he could have. Yeah, once he came down, if he had actually got down, but I mean. What she did was dumb.
I think it was a mama bear trying to protect her cubs.
She said that what she did was stupid, which it was. But it was a very effective move to push the bear off the wall. Well, of course. I mean, it gave her like 5 seconds.
That's all she needed. Yeah.
To get her dogs
and the bear got right back up on that wall. If you look at the video, bear got right back up.
But she was in the house by then. Yeah, she was gone.
That had to be a mama bear protecting its cubs or something. It had to be because bears usually don't interact with people. Yeah,
but if the dog's attacking it, the dog would. Because they tell you if a bear, like, to make yourself look big, and I don't think you're supposed to make a whole bunch of noise.
I got a question for you. Let's say Kingsley was barking at the bear, and you saw the bear, like, swatting at Kingsley.
Oh, hell no. Kingsley, come. Kingsley. If Kingsley don't come, Kingsley's about to get dead. I'm out. I'm not kidding.
I looked at the video, and I'm like, why did she do that? Because if I see a bear that big, that was a big bear. It wasn't small.
It was a big bear.
Yes, it was. If I'm watching the Kingsley bark at a bear, I'm not going out there. I'm like, Kingsley's probably going to die because I
ain't going out there to save the dog. Sorry, listen, man. I'll call the dog if the dog don't want to come.
Here's what I'm going to do. Go away, bear. go. I'll scream at the bear.
Maybe find something to divert it, like throw something in the direction, but I'm not.
I'll scream at the bear from my house, but I love my animals. I love Kingsley and everything, but I don't know, man. I love my life more because
I ain't risking it for them. No, sorry, dog. I love you and leave you.
It's the same thing when that guy jumped into the lake when an alligator bit his dog and pulled him in. He jumped.
Oh yeah, and like punched the alligator.
He wrestled the alligator and got his dog back, and I was like, wow, that's well. Folks, stop walking your little dogs around ponds and lakes because the alligators are going to eat your dogs. I mean, that's
only in Florida though. Or places with lots of water places.
No, that was a little interesting thing going on this week. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That was crazy. But and you know what else I saw that I was like, what in the heck? And no, thank you. Was that pool?
Oh yeah,
there's a pool. It's called the Sky Pool.
The one over in England.
In London, yeah, and it's like 100 feet up in the air, and it's a totally clear pool that's between two buildings.
Nah, man, I'm not doing it. No,
like, that's like some new wave,
man,
design stuff. I don't know.
Listen, if the pool's not made of concrete on the ground, I'm not getting in it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, like the whole thing was like, it's like it's probably made of glass, but it looked like plexiglass.
Well, it's going to be like a plexiglass material that's able to flex slightly,
so
I'm sure.
You can see like all the way around.
Straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Listen.
Like you can't go on the side of the pool and jump in. You're just in the pool. Once you're in the pool, you're in the pool.
You might as well call it death. Okay? That's what I call death. I'm going to swim in a pool 100 feet above the ground on this clear glass.
That's stuck. That's between two buildings. Between two buildings.
Listen, the engineer or architect that was doing that was high, on something when he smoked that and thought about that idea. Because that doesn't even seem relevant for anything. Nothing.
But that's the whole point of a lot of these architectural designs is because it's never been done before.
Who the hell would make you think about putting a pool between two skyscrapers?
Because it hasn't been done before and suspended 100 feet in the air. But that pool had a lot of people in there swimming.
Mm-hmm. I would not be one of those people swimming in there.
Yeah, the only bad thing though, if you did want to go, it's a private pool, so you got to find someone who lives in there who'll let you experience.
So it's for residents.
Yes, it's for the residents of those buildings.
Gotcha. So it's not like it's open to the public or
no, it's not a hotel and it's not open to the public. It's a private residence.
Like a condo.
Yeah, it's like a condo apartment.
Gotcha. Oh, well, still not getting in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't we go on something like that at the Grand Canyon, the see-through glass years ago when we went to the Grand Canyon in Arizona? Remember?
Yes, they had like a thing, but it's the same like the one in Chicago on that one building.
You went to Chicago.
What is that one building? Yeah, there's like a little walk.
The Sears Tower.
Yeah, where you walk.
Did you go on that?
I did.
Did you?
But I didn't last very long in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
You went on that?
You just stand out in the box and you look.
And you look down.
Yeah, you
Straight
don't stay
down.
in there long.
Hell no.
I did it.
Did you feel like pooping?
No, it's not that scary. I didn't stay in there long. I stayed in there enough to get a picture, and I'm out.
Have you seen the videos in Asia where they walk across the glass bridge and some of the people are petrified with fear because they look? Hey, do you see the video of the bridge breaking and this guy hanging off for his dear life?
It was a glass bridge, like the plexiglass stuff.
But the glass broke of some storm, and there's a guy hanging on for his dear life because he fell through.
That's partly why I don't like those things.
Fell through the glass.
See, I can't. I mean, like people design and invent these things. I don't have that much faith in people.
Me either.
I mean, you know what? I guess I have more faith than I say because I do get on airplanes every day. But but it had to be tried and true and tested for a long time for me to be going on things.
Well,
so I don't know.
Somebody's going to be the guinea pig. We got people that's lined up to go to Mars. So listen, people aren't scared.
I'll pass. I saw that girl training to go to, like, the teenager.
What?
Yeah, there's this girl. She's like training because she wants to be like on the first plane to Mars.
You know that's a one-way
like
trip.
14.
That's a one-way trip, right?
She don't care. She says she's going.
That's a one-way trip.
She's been like every space camp. She's done all this training.
You know you ain't coming back once you make that trip to Mars.
Well, that's what you think, but who knows?
You ain't coming back.
Well, she's planning on going to Mars.
That's good though.
She's like 14.
I'm glad there's people out there who are willing to sacrifice themselves for science.
Yeah, not this chick.
Not me.
Be right here.
Oh gosh, what a crazy week. So how are you doing with your 5 minutes of pounds? How successful have you been the last several weeks getting through this?
There has been I have had like no success for weeks now, for months since we've been doing this. I'm pathetic. I've actually just put on weight, but anyway, but what I've decided to do, so I'm following in Oprah's footsteps and I've joined Weight Watchers.
Why do you keep mentioning Oprah and your struggles?
I kind of like Oprah. Like I like Oprah, but then I don't like Oprah, but I still like Oprah.
Oh my God.
It's like a love-hate thing with Oprah. But anyway, so I've decided to join Weight Watchers. So I joined Weight Watchers last week. I went to my first meeting this morning, and
was there a lot of people there?
Probably about maybe 10 people or so.
What do you talk about it? Do you just talk about what you ate that week, or how do they work?
Well, I missed the first part because I was late.
Oh, Nathalie, come on, man! You gotta stop being late to stuff, man.
But the main thing they talked about was they like she would just ask questions, and it was about something about change. If you're okay with change,
it sounds like accountability, holding each other accountable to your weight and what you're eating. That's what
and then they ask
the
questions like they don't make you talk if you don't want to talk. They don't like call you out if you. They'll ask a question, and if you want to speak, then you can speak.
So you never really have to speak ever. You can just go there and show up.
You can just go and sit there and listen.
I like that kind of group. See, I'd feel good there because I don't have to talk unless I feel like it.
Yeah, it was funny though. There was one thing. This lady goes, "Yes, I've decided to give up sugar this week on Monday, because I don't want to have." She's like, "I don't want to be eating all that stuff." And then this one lady says, "I thought you were going to that donut place this week."
Oh hell!
She's like, "Oh yeah, I am." She's like, it was like some kind of special donut.
She
place.
called her out.
So yeah, I thought that was funny though. That was like the one thing.
I forgot about that donut.
Yeah, so she was like figuring out. She's like, well, maybe I have to have a cheat day or something. But it was funny. I had to laugh at that because like she was straight up like, yes, Monday's the day. Yeah. And then as soon as her friend reminded her that she had planned to get these special donuts, she was like, "Oh, damn!"
You know what it is because her friend wants to eat the donut, and she's got to have somebody to go to do it with her. That's what. Because think about it, people don't necessarily like to eat alone. Eating is a social thing. So,
yes.
a lot of weight problems are not because necessarily people can't lose the weight. It's social. A lot of it's social. So,
well, I'm hoping. I tracked my food for the first time today, like extra points, and of course I used up all the points because I ate some macaroons at Whole Foods. They have some good macaroons at Whole Foods.
How many points a day are you allowed?
I think it's 20. Like real food is 0.
What's real food?
Like vegetables, protein.
So you can eat real food and keep your points.
Yes.
Dude, I'll be doing that all day, and I'll just save my points for the end of the day.
Well, you had that damn pizza, so I ate some of the pizza.
You know what I
realized?
realized?
And then I put some of the macaroons on there.
I realized, you are right. I have to start consciously thinking about you now when I get food because I don't think about it because I don't have a weight problem. But I realize, and you've told me this a couple of times that.
Yeah, but then you get mad at me and tell me I have no self-control.
No, you still don't have no damn self-control. I mean,
right,
that's you. But
you're not supportive.
Well, let me finish talking, man.
Oh, well, finish talking.
I was going to say, I realize I am part of the problem because I have to take it more seriously because I don't have a weight problem, but it doesn't mean that I'm not contributing it to yours. And I have to really be conscious about what I bring into the house because I didn't even think about that yesterday. It was just another Friday in the house, and that was it. So I just didn't even think about it. We have pizza every Friday for the kids. and I got it. So I have to just, if I stop eating bad food, I think subconsciously.
Yes, because you bring it in the house and I see it, so I just eat it.
But the thing is, even if I don't, you'll find a way to sneak it. Even if I don't bring it in.
Yeah, but when it's here, it's worse because I don't usually go out of my way to go get stuff. I do sometimes, but not all the time.
I'm gonna consciously make sure that if I'm getting something bad, that I just leave it at work.
Well, that's partly why I've given so much money to the darn smoothie bowl place because I can eat a smoothie bowl and it's sweet, like it's like a dessert, but without all the
bad sugars. Because I had
there's
one.
sugar in it, but there's honey in there.
Yeah, but it's not. Even I had one, and I'm like, it's good and it's filling. It's actually.
I know, but it's so expensive.
$10, man. That's why I heard the damn food budget was so damn high.
I did. Yes, it was $10.
But I have to admit with you, I would not mind getting one of those a day.
That's partly why I go so much.
It's just so you go. The only reason I go is because you go. I don't go by myself ever there, and it's literally around the corner from my job, like not even half a mile from my job.
So I go.
Oh gosh!
But also what I'm starting a boot camp in the mornings, 5:30.
Oh
twice a week.
Everybody, listen to this. Natalie's gonna get up at what? What time does this boot camp start?
I have to get up at 4:45 to be there by 5:30.
Listen, when you get up, don't even wake me up. I'll still be sleeping.
It's only twice a week. So what I've decided to do,
I'm not doing it,
is to do the boot camp twice a week and then do the weights twice a week, and then I ride my bike on the weekend because I like riding my bike.
Oh well, except
my bike is squeaking like
I'm
going on the trailer by looking at me. With
Why don't you go take the bike to the bike shop and tell them it's squeaking? They'll put oil on the bike.
Well, that's
why don't you do it?
Thing.
No, it's not a different thing. Just do it. You know what? No, you're going to wait for me to either fix it or you're never going to take it.
Okay, well then, since you know, then just take care of it.
Just do it. If I had a bike that was squeaking, I couldn't even ride it. I'd stop, go fix it.
I don't hear it because I got my headphones on.
Oh, you're one of those people.
So everybody else can hear my squeak.
You're like the guy at the gym. You're like the guy at the gym today I saw. He was singing out loud with his headphones on, and he was loud. He's like, "Well, man," and everybody's just looking at this guy as he's walking by.
Why is he? Oh wow.
Oh, he was singing. No, but I knew. But the gym was a little quiet this morning, like at 8:30. He's here singing as he's going down.
Did you go to the big gym or the little gym?
No, it was a little one. It was No, it
was the little gym or the big gym.
The small LA Fitness.
Oh, the small.
The one at 434 and.
Well, no, I mean, like I thought you went to the.
Oh, the red one. No, I didn't go to that one.
You went to the big.
I went early this morning. There wasn't a lot of people there, so it was really quiet in there this morning. But that guy was singing his ass off this morning. I was like, man, I wonder what song. I wish I could hear it through the headphones, but he had the little iPods or whatever those things, ear pods, in his ear and everything. So, well, that ain't gonna be me. No embarrassing.
Well, that's where I'm at. So I'm just gonna I've decided I'm just gonna keep trying different things until I find something that sticks.
Yeah. Well, consistency is the key. That's it.
Yeah, because
nothing else.
My cousin stops by today. First thing as soon as he sees me, man, Nathalie, you put on some weight. Thanks, bro. Men in my family are so mean.
They're wicked, boy. Listen,
first thing he says to me, man, you put on some weight.
You better be glad you're married to me because I don't tell anybody the truth about their weight. I just sit there and look at them, and I would never.
Well, I already knew I put on weight.
Listen, I don't care who you are. In my family, I'll never tell you that you put on weight. I'll just see you.
Oh, my family, no, they'll tell you.
Your family is.
Yeah, why you so fat? How you fat so?
I know your mom said that to you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your body big. Why your body so big? That's what my mom be telling me all the time.
Woo!
I can't speak patois good, but that's my
you Martins are wicked, boy.
My impersonation.
Oh my
impersonation. So yeah, that's the first thing he said to me. But I didn't feel bad because I know I put on weight. I'm working on trying to get rid of it.
Samuel must get that from you because that's the only reason that's one of the reasons I went back to the gym because he called me fat in the car. And it hurt my feelings, so I started working out again.
Whatever it takes.
He must get that from you, that brutal honesty.
Well, yes, my family is brutally honest. We don't hold back.
Yeah, but since I'm not a Martin, I'm a Beason, I'll never tell you that you're fat. Well, you know what? If you did get too fat, I'd tell you.
Thanks.
Oh, I would, because it bothered me. I'm like, nah, this ain't. I have a limit to my fatness, so.
Oh my gosh.
But I think a lot of people are just not truthful with it. I mean.
Well, let's be honest.
You and I had always been truthful about each other. Like we both said, if we got to a point where, hey man, you're getting, like you said, if I got Phillips Bank fat, I got to do something about it. I still remember that
was a big guy.
Yeah, but you said but that's your limit. If you ever got that big, we'd have to seriously consider, you exercising or doing something. You know what I'm saying?
I say that, but now, at this point in life, I don't think I would mean it.
I don't believe anything.
I wouldn't put you out if you got really big.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to believe me. Well, we can talk. We can talk about what our show is about today.
Yeah. Well, today we're going to talk about our favorite episodes on our streaming episodes on movies, Netflix.
Yes, this was a request from a listener who's like, "Hey, why don't you guys do a show about your favorite shows?"
It was a good idea.
Yeah, it's like, all right. We're like, yeah, cool. That's a good idea.
Well, let's get.
Thanks, Brian out there. We appreciate you,
Brian.
Thanks for listening.
Who's Brian? I don't know who Brian. He's a listener.
That's who you said told you.
Oh, that Brian.
Oh,
Brian. Shout out to Brian, bro.
Who was a listener who said
yes. Thank you very much. You're gonna be happy to listen to this.
Can you just let's not just play it off if you don't know?
I forgot.
Or your mind's not there.
I just forgot who it was. That's all it was.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You had to learn how to play things off, Ian.
Oh, Brian, don't hate me, please. I'm sorry.
But thanks, Brian, for this show idea. So we are gonna talk about our favorite shows today. But I don't know. Like, I mean, we're talking about movies and TV shows.
Yeah. Just anything that you found favorite over the last couple months that you found. That you really
recent
liked.
shows.
Yeah, recent.
Oh, what I got an old recent. I don't know. I got a lot of old shows, new shows.
Yeah, I mean, just list your favorites for the. You already know what mine are, so I don't have to really.
But most of my shows get canceled anyway.
Most of your shows.
Every show, like for real, the last 2 or 3 years, all the shows, not all of them, a lot of the shows that I really enjoy are canceled. Like they just canceled 3 of the shows I really like to watch. American Housewife, which is really funny, even though they replaced the daughter. That was a funny show.
Yeah, I like that show. They replaced the daughter.
They canceled that.
Yeah.
They canceled Mixed-ish. I like that show. I found it highly entertaining.
That's a mix. That's a variation of Blackish.
Yes, yeah. It's when like Bo was a girl growing up, and it's like with her.
I didn't like that.
I love that show.
I didn't. The Blackish was the best one out of all of them.
I still watch Blackish too, but I like that one.
I don't know.
It got canceled.
If I didn't like it, then that's probably why it was canceled, because it wasn't popular.
And then like what my other show I used to watch, all these other shows. I usually tend to watch lawyer shows, medical shows, and family shows. Like those are the ones like
you whack shows, man.
That's what I watch. Lawyers, medical, and sitcoms.
What's the one you always watch? The cop show.
Law and Order. Oh yeah, man.
Everybody. Nathalie used to watch Law and Order every day I come home.
I watch all the different ones, almost all of them. I liked Law. I still watch Law and Order.
It would sit there and just play, and Nathalie to watch episode after episode.
Yes, it does. It's no dum 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 dum.
Well, I'm like, Nathalie, why are you? Ian, you don't know. I love these episodes.
I love Law and Order.
Oh my God,
jeez. Yes. Law and Order. That's probably my number one. That's probably the show I've watched the longest because it's got like 22 seasons.
That lady is getting paid so much money on that show.
Yes.
I
think it's her name's Mishka or something. But yeah,
good grief.
That's like my show. Law and Order is probably my favorite show because I watch it now for a while. I had to stop watching it because it was getting to me like all the bad things are happening to people. I had a time where I just had to stop watching it. It was just like too much.
How are you going to let a show bother you like that? It's just a show.
I know, but it's based on real life. They take the headlines. They rip from the headlines.
Yeah, they'll take
and then they modify it.
They'll take small variations from headlines.
So it was just too much for a while. But now, of course, I'm back on it again.
Sometimes I wonder about you. Jeez, man.
That's like probably my number one show that I watch every week. But then I watch my new shows. I watch the ones that are current. I watch The Resident, which is with Malcolm Jamal Warner. Mm-hmm. And I watch, that's a good show. Like, that's really good. It's a good show.
I don't even know what that is.
And then I watch The Good Doctor, which is about the autistic doctor.
Yes, I've seen a couple of those episodes.
I watched that. And then I watch Blackish still. I like that. And I also watch, now, this one show, it's been canceled. It had a good run called The Middle. Now, that's probably my favorite show more than Law and Order.
What was The Middle about?
The Middle was about the kid Brick. It was a whisper.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That was a funny show.
That show was about a family. It was a mom,
that was a good show.
Dad, a brother, the brother Axel, and Axel was like the popular guy at school.
Yeah, I remember that show.
His sister Sue, who was totally clumsy and crazy.
It was good till they went to college.
And then there was Brick, who was like the weird brother because he would like talk to his whisper to himself.
And you talk to himself. Don't do that.
Yeah, he would like say things and then he'd whisper.
Oh yeah, I remember. That was a good show.
But the whole point why I think I like the show that much, like this is like probably my favorite show of all time, is because the mom, I think Patricia Heaton is an actress's name from Everybody Loves Raymond. She was like I could see myself in her.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It was like a regular mom,
right? Like she would forget her kids' stuff, and she wouldn't remember to do things
like real moms.
Yeah, and their house was a wreck. So like my favorite episode ever. Like this. I think because I could understand the episode. Well, I'm not as bad as the lady on TV because of course on TV they exaggerate.
Yeah.
But my favorite episode is where they go on vacation. So they go on a trip, which they didn't have a lot of money on the show, but they were going away on the show, and they had their neighbor watch their house. So the neighbor had to go in the house for something, and she's like, "Oh my God, they've been robbed." So she calls the mom, Frankie, and she's like, "You guys have been robbed." And they come all the way back home,
and they're like,
"Oh my God, their house is like, oh my gosh, our house has been robbed." So they come all the way home from their trip early because they think their house has been robbed, and they walk in and they're like, "This is the way we left the house."
Yeah,
but the lady, she was like a super neat freak.
It was so wrecked.
And she thought because they were rushing to leave too, so there was stuff everywhere. So she thought their house was robbed when it's just how they left their house before they went on vacation. And for me, that was like reality. Like, yeah, my house is a wreck half the time. Unless people are coming over, I don't want nobody at my house.
Listen, man,
wreck.
everybody, we live like most people in the listening audience. We do. Everybody's house is a wreck also.
Well, that's fine. That's why you have people over, so you have to clean up. I mean, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. But most people always seem like we have some friends. I go to their house. I'm like, I know y'all house is always clean like this. I can tell your house.
Their house ain't no.
Yes, I've had some tell me that their house is always clean like that.
How is that possible to keep your house clean? You have kids.
Well, they just good at it. That's the whole point.
No. They're not.
There are people out there.
No,
there are people out there who have kids who keep their house spotless. There are.
But think about it. They're giving up something to keep the house clean.
Well, that's
time.
Yes, but that's fine. But they do.
Man,
they're able to. If that's what they're thinking, they're able to do it. That's my point.
That's crazy.
I don't know that life.
Listen.
We know about you and your junk.
I know you're talking about my damn junk.
Oh God, you're the paper
Tracy.
Order.
When you come over to the house, listen to Nathalie.
Why are you calling people's name on the podcast?
Listen,
you just throwing out people. Don't try to get people to support you or to validate. Junk.
You're messier than me, Nathalie.
You're junky, man.
You're junky too.
Oh no, sir. I throw out stuff
Nathalie,
all the time.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You're lying.
I'm Ian, you don't even like the word purge.
Yeah, because I don't like that word.
You don't like the word because you don't like to clean. You don't like to throw stuff away.
No. I can clean.
Why are we digressing again?
No,
let's go back on.
No, we're not digressing.
We're going back to the shows.
Damn it! How are you going to bring this crap and then just digress right when I'm starting to get good?
Because we're talking about the shows. But
all
anyway.
right, can I pick a show now that I like to watch? How many shows do you have left?
Wait, hold on.
Damn, how many shows did you write down, dude?
Well, I'm the ones I watch right now. I watch a lot of different shows. I thought you
said like 3 or 4.
But I don't really watch them. They're on. Like I have them on when I'm working for noise, but I don't.
They watch
I don't
you?
get to watch them.
They watch you all the time?
A lot of times, yeah.
That's why you don't get your work done? Because you're watching TV all day?
I don't watch TV. It's on for noise. Half the time I don't know. That's why I don't pay attention to half the episodes. But there's Netflix. There's a show called Gracie and Grace and Frankie. That show's really good. It's about 2 older ladies where their husbands, they were partners in a law firm for years, and they didn't realize that they had a thing for each other. So the husbands leave the wives. It's with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, and the husbands leave the wives, and they have their own relationship, and then the two wives end up forming their own friendship, and then. Now it's kind of morphed more into about the wives and their friendship and all the things that go on with it. But the husbands are still there because at first they were mad at the husbands. But that show's pretty good. They invented their own old lady vibrators.
Old lady.
It's part of the show.
Did I see that?
You've seen Grace and Frankie, I think. So that's my last show.
Yeah, I'll probably have to see that again.
As far as current shows.
But the thing is, the reason I like your shows, sometimes I end up watching some of them and they are really good. You do. I hate to admit this, but you do have pretty good taste in the shows that you watch. And
Insecure. I still watch Insecure.
What's that about? The black girl?
That's the Issa Rae
HBO?
show. Yeah, Issa Rae.
Oh yeah, that was a good show. I like that show. That was a really good show.
But it doesn't come on. But you binge it and then you have to wait 9 months to get another episode.
You got me into that show.
Another season.
That was a really good show. I like that.
Yes.
But you do have good taste. I have to admit, you do. Even though I talk crap about you do have pretty good taste in the shows you watch.
Oh, well, thank you.
When I decide to sit down and watch it, you do have pretty good taste. I shouldn't admit that, but you do.
Sorry, I can't say the same.
I know.
But what you watching?
Me? I am My list is not as big as, but I'm like a kid mostly with my shows. So my first show I've come to watch this past couple months is Love, Death, and Robots. Remember? I showed you that?
Oh, yes, the animation.
Yeah.
It looks real, but it's like anime.
Yeah, it's the second season of Love, Death, and Robots, and they have these small little 10 to 15 minute skits about something having to do with technology.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and this is the second season of it. I personally like the first season a little better because it's more adventurous and a little bit more graphic when it comes to my cartoon, so I like it better. But this season's a little bit tame, and the storyline's a little bit tame, a little less death.
Sounds good to me.
Less death. This time around, but I've watched that, and I usually binge it. I watch them straight through on the weekend or after work.
How many episodes is that?
I think it's about 8 to 10 episodes. They usually have 8 to 10 episodes on it. I think it's about the same amount for season 2. But season 1 was definitely really good. But I do like season 2 also. The next one was Castlevania. That's an anime.
Castlevania? What is that?
It's an anime thing with Dracula and vampires.
Oh, see, definitely not a Nathalie show.
I like that.
Nope.
You know, don't make fun of me because I like my cool shows, man. I ain't no punk. Come on, man. Don't judge me.
Those shows, man, you be watching.
Damn,
I
man.
cannot watch half the stuff that you watch. I ain't not gonna lie.
You're judging me, dude. You shouldn't judge me because
you got
I
your
like.
own. Well, that's your own taste. It's okay. You can like what you like.
I've started watching Army of the Dead with Batista about the Las Vegas that gets destroyed. Remember, by the zombie outbreak.
Oh God.
That was it's really good though. It's the Vegas is, what Vegas looks like when there's a zombie outbreak. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that.
It has a good storyline. Why?
Hey, a show. I was looking at my phone real quick to find a show. Catfish. I forgot. That's like one of my favorite shows.
I don't like Catfish. Nathalie, I don't know why she even watches that show.
How do you not like Catfish?
I don't like any of the episodes.
Gosh.
I'm just not into it. I'm like,
it's crazy to see the people's drama. Like, it's real life drama. People be pretending to be other people.
It bothers me, man. The whole show bothers me.
Oh, this last season, and I'll let you get back to yours. I'm sorry, but this last season, the final show. I don't want to give it away though. Dang it!
Ain't nobody watching that on this.
People watch the damn Catfish.
Oh my God!
Show, it's real life.
Oh, it's horrible.
And they got a new host, Cammie. She's better. She's kind of better than the other guy that was on there. She's really cool because she's got an opinion. And her opinion.
Oh, the model-looking girl on the show. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I want to talk about the last episode, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
I think you told me about the last episode already.
Yes, it was crazy. It was the craziest one ever, for real.
I think it took everybody, like even people on the show were like, "What?"
Yes.
Yeah, I think
that last the new season 8, episode 32.
I think I remember you telling me about it. It was something crazy.
I think it was episode. Yeah.
But I don't watch it anyway. It doesn't. I don't.
But go back. Okay, sorry. I didn't. Go back to your shows.
My next movie is called The Old Guard. That's also on Netflix. Remember?
That's a movie?
Yeah. It's with Charlize Theron. What's her name?
Charlize Theron?
Yeah, Charlize Theron.
Damn, why you butchered that lady's name?
Charlize Theron. Damn. It's about an old guard. It's about a group of soldiers that don't die. They regenerate. When they get shot in war, they always come back. And the group of soldiers is hundreds of years old because they can't die. And the whole premise of the story is one of them is getting close to dying. They've regenerated so much that there gets a point where you just die normally. So if you get shot again...
You see the look on my face?
Are you judging me?
I don't know what the hell you be watching.
Yeah. It's called The Old Guard. All my friends out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't listen to my wife. It's very good show. It has a lot of action in there. You and I love action shows.
I like action, but I don't know.
You didn't even give it a chance, man.
I don't know.
But you know what I like about you? I'll go in the room and I'll be watching a movie, right? I'll just turn it on and watch it about some space movie with aliens or something. All of a sudden you'll start watching it and you'll keep watching it. But you'll talk crap about me. Ian, why are you watching this?
Yes, it will pique my interest, but I'm still like, what kind of foolishness is this?
And you'll watch it.
Well, because I get caught up in it, so I got to know what happens.
Oh, give me a damn break, man.
But it is still crazy because you watch a lot of those kung fu movies.
Yeah, I love. Listen, everybody, any kung fu movie, old school Bruce Lee, that style of movie, I love.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Wait. You know what movie I'm going? I don't even know the name of the movie.
Everybody, wait. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna tell you the name of the movie that now is talking about. It's called Machete.
I walk in the room. Ian's watching TV. I happen to walk in the room, and there's Sofia Vergara in the movie, and
I'm not embarrassed.
And she's got this.
Tell him, Nathalie. What's she wearing in the movie?
Like
Tell
a
him.
metal bustier thing on. Like it's like metal.
Tell him, Nathalie.
And so, first of all, she's walking towards somebody and she's mad or whatever. And then bullets shoot out of her breast. Like there's like where the nipples are are like is like a gun.
Yes, yeah, that's
and she's
correct.
just walking, and then her breast starts shooting.
And she's mad. And she's mad as hell.
Then she gets even more mad.
Wait. This last part is where I didn't even.
I just happen to walk in the room.
Of course, Nathalie walks right in here when this must be the craziest part of the movie because I didn't even know this was coming. So Nathalie judges me immediately. I'm not really watching it. She walks in.
Well, with the breast when the breast started shooting, I was like, "What the hell are you watching?"
The breasts were shooting bullets, and Nathalie's like, "Ian, what are you doing?" I'm like, I was working.
Imagine her chest going left to right,
and there's bullets coming out of it, like a machine gun.
Shooting, right? And then when she runs out of that, next she goes to her pelvic thrust gun. And so she's pelvic thrusting, boom. Imagine this lady, pelvic thrust, boom, boom. And I'm just like, what kind of movie is this? Poor Sofia Vergara. I know she can make better movies. But that one was like, I just didn't know what to think.
Listen,
when I saw this.
Everybody out there,
like literally, she had a crotch gun. Call it a coochie gun. Right, the gun is right there in her crotch.
I think it came out like a penis and shot a bullet. That's what made it so bad.
Well, yes, but that's the whole point. And she was every time she would thrust, it would shoot.
It was like every time she was thrusting for sex, the bullet would come out. It was like a sexual
thing,
like
a pelvic thrust.
Yeah,
and it would make.
She was like, bam, bam, like I'm shooting you with my pelvis.
Yes.
But the thing is, everybody, I love bad movies. The worse the movie is, I watch it. I actually enjoy really, really bad movies.
That's why you watch a lot of TV by yourself, because I can't watch
the worse the movie. I'm talking like old footage of spaceships. The worse the movie, I'll watch the whole thing. I don't care. The worst. I enjoy it. It's fun. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
It's fun for you. I just can't. I don't relate because that's just some foolishness.
You're judging me of the movies I watch. I can tell you're already looking at me like I'm crazy.
I do, but I mean that's you and what you like. Don't let me stop you from liking what you like. See,
I don't.
That's your favorite movies. Now, my favorite movie is like Hitch. I mean,
a 20-year-old movie.
I love romantic comedies with good and happy endings. It has to have a happy ending. If it's a romantic comedy with a bad ending, I get up pissed. I'm mad. So I like Hitch. Now, since I was a kid, and I don't watch movies twice. Like, I don't like to watch movies twice. So I've watched Hitch like 5 times. So that's why I know it's my favorite movie, because I can watch it more than once.
For me, Total Recall over and over again.
Total Recall is so cheesy, especially the part where they fly out in the sand and they're disintegrating, and their faces like are melting.
They're on Mars and they get scooped out into the atmosphere and they can't breathe.
That was the no.
All my Total Recall people out there telling Nathalie she's crazy. She don't know what the hell she's talking about.
I've watched the movie a couple times since you keep watching it, so I've seen it. It's okay.
I'll watch it again tonight.
It's okay. But that whole part where their faces start to come out and the eyes are bulging, that part, every time I'm like,
best part of the movie.
I'm like, what the hell is this? This is horrible.
I love it. I think it's the best part of the movie. I've named mostly mine now. I'm mostly anime, adventure, but we watched Wonder Woman over the past year. That wasn't too good.
That was in the movie theater.
Yeah,
I thought that was okay.
I enjoyed it though, and we watched Kong versus Godzilla. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was
the kids.
Pretty good. That was pretty.
So we actually enjoyed movies together. You and I enjoy action movies.
Yes, we do watch action movies together.
If it's a good action movie, you and I can watch that and actually enjoy it.
Yes, but everything else we typically don't watch.
No, hell no. We don't
shows.
agree on anything else. But if it's a good action movie, Nathalie and I will watch it. Explosions. We actually that's the one thing that both of us actually enjoy.
Well, yes, I have like Mission Impossible and Born Identity. I like all of those.
Yes.
I do. Whenever those come out, I go and watch them.
Nathalie will sit and watch those with me, and she'll talk the whole time as usual, and I told her to shut up. But we'll watch that whole thing, man.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Why, if we're watching TV at home, do I have to be quiet? Now, if I'm in the movie theaters, I'll be quiet.
You know what's funny
I'm at home.
But you know what's funny?
I should be able to say something.
No, man. You know what's funny?
I'll be like, oh my God, why are they doing that?
But you know what's funny about that is you talk during every movie. You just can't keep your mouth shut.
I don't talk in the movie theater. I talk at home.
Don't talk
at home.
But I'm trying to watch the damn movie, man. Stop talking. What you talking for? They can't hear you.
It doesn't matter if they can hear me or not. You talk because it's crazy what's happening on the movie theater, on the movie screen.
You know what? I have to admit too. I don't like when you talk, but sometimes I find myself talking to the stupid characters too.
Exactly, because they do stupid stuff.
Why are you going in there? You know
exactly.
Listen, you know there's a dark room and you heard something. Why would you go in that room?
See?
Don't go in there.
But you want to yell at me for talking at home. Now at the movie theater, I will not talk. I will not be that person in the movie theater. But when I'm at home, I'm going to talk.
I can tell you right now, in the audience, when we get feedback from the show, tell me what you guys think about your spouse talking during your movies at home. I guarantee you most of you don't like it.
What?
Mm-hmm. I already know I'm right. I'm right about this one. I'm pretty sure I'm confident in my assessment of
That's because that's all y'all stuffy people who don't like
stuffy people.
Yes, stuffy people.
Nah, man.
Who don't want people to talk to the movie
you
at home.
You can't
home.
You can't enjoy the movie if you're talking the whole time.
Yeah, but the thing is, at home you can rewind, stop, fast forward. At the movie theater, you can't do that, and that's why you can't talk in the movie theater. But if I'm at home, I can talk to the movie because I can pause it, rewind it, if anything happens, or if I miss something.
I do have one more that I did enjoy watching over the last month. All the Chappelle Shows episode that they put on Netflix.
Oh gosh.
Yes, all those I watched over and
You've
over
seen
again.
those at least 20 times a piece.
Oh, probably more than 20 times a piece, but they're still funny. That's the whole point, is they're still funny.
Yes, you do like Dave Chappelle.
And you watch some of them too, so I mean you can't say.
Well, yes, I like Tyrone Biggum.
I told a guy that at work once, he didn't know what I was talking about. You know who Tyrone Biggums is? He goes, no. I'm like, damn. All right, well, I won't be talking to you no more.
He's missing out. Yes. Well, that's classic Dave Chappelle, and that is super funny.
Yeah.
Super
So
funny.
I forgot about that one. I enjoyed all his Chappelle episodes that they put out on Netflix. I enjoyed all those. I didn't watch a lot of Hulu. I watched Disney. Watched a bunch of Disney Plus stuff.
I watch mostly Hulu because I watch shows the day after they come out.
But I am gonna get rid of Disney.
And
Plus.
they have some good
expensive.
movies on Hulu.
Hulu has really good movies. I watch Return of Titans, Attack of Titans. I watch that on Hulu.
I don't watch anything cartoon. I like all real life.
That's about the big giants that kill people and eat people. It's pretty good.
Yeah, see, definitely not a Nathalie show.
I feel like I'm alone here.
I'm alone too. I'm on my own island with my romantic comedies.
Do you watch any cartoon at all?
I don't like cartoons.
You're not a human. You have no soul.
As an adult, I don't like cartoons.
That means you're not a fun person on the inside. You're terrible.
I'm very serious on the inside.
Come on, man.
I'm serious.
I love cartoons. Wile E. Coyote.
Ian,
I saw an old Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon, and I laughed so. Natalie, it doesn't take you back to your childhood.
You laugh so hard that I have to tell you to shut up because I just get tired of listening to you cackling. You just cackle over and over and over, and I'm like, it's not that funny.
But you know what?
You just keep cackling.
That's what makes me gonna live longer than you, because I cackle all the time. Laughing keeps you alive longer. It makes you feel good. Maybe you should cackle some more. Why you?
I ain't cackling at those cartoons. I'm just not a cartoon person.
I am. But you know what? It takes me back to my childhood when I used to watch cartoons after school all the time.
I watch cartoons after school, but I never liked those Wile E. Coyote cartoons.
Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner? Come on.
Never my thing.
What about Bugs Bunny? Any of the Bugs Bunny?
Nope, Bugs Bunny. No.
What about the famous scene with Bugs Bunny riding down on the big fat white horse with the skinny legs?
No. Those were not my kind of cartoons.
What about the one where Bugs Bunny fights the bull in the ring?
No, Bugs Bunny. I don't like Bugs Bunny.
Wait. The bull runs up and the cow comes up behind his tail, and the Bugs Bunny goes, "Bam! What you doing?" He goes, "Stop steaming out my tail. What you trying to do? Wrinkle it?" And the bull goes, "Huh?" And the bull backs up, and then takes a run and hits him. And Bugs Bunny goes, "Of course you realize this means war." You don't think that's funny?
No. I don't like Bugs Bunny. Never have. Not even as a kid did I enjoy Bugs Bunny.
God, who am I married to right now?
See, this the thing is, we have the same values, but our likes are totally different.
How are we married to each other?
Because we have the same values. Our value system is the same.
Yeah,
but we have different things that we like.
Our values pretty much match pretty much perfectly.
Yes.
But everything else beyond that,
yes, we're totally opposite.
We're
people.
Just whatever. We just do what we got to do. But man. Who am I married to, boy? No, you're not no fun.
Somebody who likes to watch good TV that gets canceled.
Whack ass TV.
that's why I have to wonder how good my show choices are because they, like I said, they always
exactly. That's the whole point. My shows aren't canceled; they're
all
still on
the
TV.
time.
All my shows are on TV still.
I don't know. People got problems.
Some of them are new, but that don't mean nothing. It's still there. None of mine have been canceled.
Well, yeah. Well, definitely, guys, share with us on our Facebook page or Instagram what your favorite TV shows and movies are. We shared a few of ours, and I hope you guys.
This was fun. I like doing this. We need to get some more episodes, some more ideas from everybody out there. We're gonna go back out there and look at them.
Yeah, if you guys got any show ideas anymore, let us know.
Please
if you
want to us.
If you want us to talk about something in particular, let us know. We'll talk about it.
And we'll probably start taking more guests again
because we need to start talking to each other again.
As long as they got the vaccine, right?
Man,
more guests in the house.
They wear a mask or something.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got no vaccine still.
Oh
so
God,
we ain't talk about that.
No. I got mine, so I'm fine. But
over to you, Ian.
But if you guys want to join us in your streaming platforms, you can reach us on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, iTunes, or any of your streaming media. Instagram, The Family Mess. Facebook, The Family Mess. What is it on Facebook again, Nathalie? The Family Mess podcast on our Facebook page. And what else do we have? Twitter, at the family_mess on Twitter.
But I'd just like to ask if you guys are listening and enjoying the show, please tell a friend, share the show, let them know where to find us and download episodes and check us out. So let your friends know.
Yes, if you think we're funny, give us a thumbs up.
They don't have to think we're funny if they enjoy the show.
I'm telling you, man, this show's
We're not comedians.
This show's going to blow up,
I'm not Wanda
son.
Sykes. Hey, you know that new show? Oh God, I'm super.
Oh, I know. We were almost
done. That new show with Wanda Sykes though, and that on Netflix.
Mario Epps.
His name is not Mario. Oh my God!
Did I get him mixed up?
His name is not Mike Epps. Dude.
I'm sorry.
Mario Epps.
Damn, man, I'm really messing this
Mike
up.
Epps.
Yeah,
Mike Epps and Wanda Sykes. That's a funny show.
That is what is the name of that?
I don't know.
We should have talked about that because we were watching.
I forgot.
It.
Yeah, we just started watching that like last week.
Kim Fields from Facts of Life.
That's on Netflix. I forgot what it is, but that we both actually like that show.
Yeah,
it's funny.
How the hell do we not know that show? It's on here too.
I don't know, but wrap the show up, Ian. Wrap the show up.
But join us on all the streaming platforms like I just mentioned, and give us your ideas, and we'll see you on the next show. God bless.
Go ahead, baby!
Oh,
Family mess.